What's up, everybody? This is John. Another Wednesday, another Wisdom Wednesday. Today is going to be a little bit longer because I want to talk to you guys about my experiences last Saturday. So, you know what? I don't want to get into that. I was involved in a couple of situations. Well, I wasn't even involved in. I just want to talk about dealing with difficult people. And that's all I want to talk about. Last Saturday I was exposed to, or saw um, a couple situations. One in traffic, and another one I was at a birthday party, and one of the managers there were just being difficult. And what I mean by difficult is we've all been in restaurants where the waiter was rude. We all been in traffic where somebody cut you off. We all have been just in public places where we dealt with people who are rude and people who don't want to be decent, don't want to be cordial, don't want to walk away from a situation, someone who wants to insult someone who, just difficult people. Someone who doesn't want to be reasonable. We've all been there. If you're having a bad day, like we've all had bad days and went out in public and just had attitudes with people. We've all said racial things to people. We all looked at people with stank attitudes. We've all been there. But like I said, like last Saturday, like I said, one situation was in traffic, somebody cut me off, and then another one, a manager, and I was just been thinking about how can I handle. Of course, I'm human, but how can I handle dealing with difficult people? If I'm having a good day and I'm driving, and then I bump into I run into a situation where I'm dealing with somebody else, and somebody else, is a difficult person. They rude. They want to escalate stuff. They want to insult me, or probably even call me the N-word or whatever. How do I deal with that? Of course, I'm human. Of course, I'm going to get angry, especially if my kids are with me. So I'm not talking about if you feel like you have to defend yourself. I'm just talking about if it's just straight verbal insults. The first thing that I'm thinking about and I'm trying to do better at is not letting people have power over me. Not letting people have power over me. And what I mean by that is not reacting the way that they want you to react. 9 times out of 10, if somebody is insulting you, if somebody is being rude to you, they want you to go there with them. You know that. If somebody's yelling at you, if somebody is aggressive towards you, they want you to get aggressive back. Now, as I said, I'm not talking about if you feel like you got to defend yourself, but I'm talking about, look, don't allow people to take you out of your zone, to take you out of character. Don't allow people to mess up your good day. That means that they have power over you. If they have control over you that much to where they know how to take you out of character. If you don't cuss and someone makes you cuss and they makes you start calling them names and you out of character, stop letting that person have power over you. The best thing you can do in a situation is show them that you have control over yourself. So as I said, show the difficult person that you have power over them. You are not going to let them bring you to where they are. Do not let that person do not react the way that person wants you to react. And that's what I mean by having power. Don't stop letting people react. Well, stop letting people take you out of character is what I'm saying. Stop reacting the way that people want you to react. If you're at a restaurant is what I'm saying. Sorry, I'm all over the place, but if you're at a restaurant, prime example, if you're at a restaurant and the waiter is rude, just kindly ask for a manager. If you're in traffic and somebody cuts you off, you want to honk, you want to cuss, you want to flip off, but don't let that person have power over you. Just go back to listening to your music. I know that's hard, but self-control is everything. Showing that person that you have no power to take me out of character. I'm not going to react the way that you want me to react because you don't have power for me to react the way that you want me to react. I'm not your puppet. I have so much self-control in myself that I'm going to ignore you. I always think of it like this. Difficult is a one-way train. Difficult is a one-seat train. In order for someone to leave the misery of being a difficult person, they have to replace themselves with somebody. And what I mean by that is, be honest. Have you ever been in the attitude, or have you ever was pissed off at somebody so much, or your spouse, and you wanted to say something, or you wanted to cuss them out to make you feel better? Perfect example is what I'm talking about. You were so angry that in order to make you feel better, you wanted to do something evil to somebody else that makes you feel better. That's what I meant by difficult is a one-seat train. You feel better now and they're pissed off. And now they about to go do that to somebody else. Don't let people have power over you. If you're ever in a situation out in public, don't let people have power over you. Don't react the way that people want you to react. Let the people know that, hey, I am in control of the situation. And that is my second thing. Be in control of the situation. And what I mean by that is you solve the problem. Like I said, just ask for the manager. Be in control of the situation. You show the difficult person, hey, I'm in control of the situation. You know what? Hey, I want to speak to your manager. And the best thing you can do is just walk away. Walk away from a situation. I know that it's a sign of weakness. And like I said, these two situations that happened last Saturday, I'm thinking about how I could be better at it. And one thing that, that we all can work, like we're all human, and we don't want anyone to come into our lives and punk us or say rude things. Like we have the right to defend ourselves. And I totally agree with that. But walking away is one of the most powerful things you can do in a situation. Now, to the world, it's a sign of weakness. But it's actually a sign of strength because you are in control of the situation. You are ending this situation. You are walking the other way. You are letting that person, hey, I'm not about to escalate this the way that you want me to escalate. Because some people love to be rude. Some people love to be racist. Some people love to do these things. Hey, I'm not about to live in your world. Those are the two things so far that I'm thinking about as far as being in difficult situations. As I said, like if I'm flying and the stewardess is rude, or if somebody called me the N-word and they meant it in a racial way, or if someone talks about my wife, or somebody, just anytime you're dealing with public, it's always a chance of you're going to bump heads with somebody. You're going to bump heads with somebody, especially if you're at the mall and somebody cut you or something like that, and you're like, hey, excuse me, I don't care, and now you guys are going back and, you know what? Don't react the way that they want you to react. And be in control of the situation, solve the problem, ask for the manager, walk away from it. Let that person know, hey, you know what? You go ahead and get in front of me, but I didn't like what you did. I know it's hard. I know it's easier said than done. I haven't mastered this yet. But I'm tired of reacting the way that people want me to react. I want to show people that I have power over them. But trust me, it's going to suck doing it, but I guarantee you it's going to be worth it in the long run. Wisdom Wednesday, sorry it's so long. Comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. Once again, for everybody out there who's been rocking with us, I appreciate it. Peace and love to everybody. Peace.